Hey there guys, Stormlord with Lush Gaming here, bringing another episode of Let's Build a City in City Skylines Revived. We're playing on the map Elena Falls. Where we left off on the last episode is we were just adding a little more infrastructure. We added our super target, and we created many jobs for the community that can't be filled. It looks like we need to get our education bumped up in this city because people are too stupid to work at Target. So we're going to build some schools in here. We're going to add a few more of this grid style into this area, kind of turn it into a shopping and commercial super center, at least for our small town. We're not going to go too crazy with it. In addition to that, we're going to probably buy a little bit of land, and maybe start to designate our national forest off here within the Elena Falls. And I think we're going to level this out and build a bit of a neighborhood with inside this area. Additionally, we'll probably try and build an overpass over here, and we'll see whatever else we get to in today's episode. Again, still not very happy with this bridge. This was just a temporary thing, and it will be going bye-bye eventually. But we need to fix our demand for residential at the moment. So I'm going to just take this right here, and we're just going to eat away at a lot of this area. We're just going to see how it looks. I think that it's going to look okay, but we'll see when we get there. So we'll eat all of this. We'll try and smooth it out a little bit. We'll see what we can get to within this area here. So that night, up, down. Maybe we'll come out in here a little bit. Try and sneak that in, and that looks really not the greatest. Why don't we see if we can just smooth this out just a little bit. Maybe take it down a couple of notches. And that looks somewhat okay. This needs to get leveled out if we're going to bring this in. That out, delete that road, and that have it kind of be a bit of a runoff. And I think that that's going to work for right now. So let's get rid of that road. This looks like it's about on the surface, so we'll just select this with our handy dandy move it mod, bring it down. I don't know that. This probably needs to get lowered just a bit. Level are we with it? I'll excuse the poor leg. This game has a hard time running sometimes, I'll tell you that. So if we're able to do this, can we get it down to the surface? Looks like we can. There. And you know, that looks doable. Let's bring this out here, and that it's going to need to get cut down. This will be okay, I think. Let's go ahead and cut this down just a little bit. Over, kind of like so. Touch this a little bit, that, and we'll just run a new road through here. Again, we're using these kind of chintzy dirt roads just so that way we don't have to mess with it a whole lot. I'm thinking if we kind of go in like this. I think that will make a nice little neighborhood out of this. Maybe have this out like so. And maybe we can bring this down one more and over. Probably extend that just a bit. Suppose that will work. And let's see, why don't we just because we can, we'll just make that big enough for a few more houses. So that should be enough, and we'll turn this into a nice little suburban street for now until we unlock a few other roads. And let's upgrade this. Now this road might get a little busy because there will be quite a bit of cars. I think for the most part, maybe we should do we'll see how the game handles it. I think it's gonna be okay, but again, I wouldn't be surprised if not. And what did we do here? Got the highways unlocked. Okay. What was the other one? I think it was just those two roads. Everything else looks good over here. Switch back to this, and we'll get the other side going. I think that we wanted... we'll leave that. We'll leave it now. Now we're gonna have to run our water in here. And this is where it'll be a little tricky. We could just connect it through here. Shouldn't really run. I guess it won't make too big of a difference. If we need to dig it up, we'll just dig underneath the bridge. Should be okay. And we'll just follow the roads. And that looks good there. Add out to here. We'll follow this down. Here and up and over. I think that covers everything. The other thing is we're gonna have to run power lines to here. Does this make power? Something I didn't quite understand. I select. whatever this is. No, it does not look like I can. But the nice thing about this, we should be able to tap into some wind power up here. So why don't we just throw a couple of wind turbines up on this side of the mountain, and we'll just run some power lines down to it. Those look somewhat decent. And we'll throw a transformer in there later on. Why not? That looks like it will be okay, and we'll just start to fill in a little bit of this area first. And we'll start to fill in the rest of this. Now, the other thing that we needed to worry about was the education. We spent about $40,000 on this little neighborhood edition. I think that turned out all right. We can probably add some amenities to it later. The other thing is we need to put a high school in. We have our nice little high school here. I think there were a couple of other high schools that we had unlocked. And elementary's falling behind just a little bit, but let's get a high school in here first. Institute, an elementary school. This might be how much money do we have? We have 36,000. That's going to cost 17. Let's get a high school in here first. I like that elementary school a lot. This one, community high school. Don't think I want the ham. Here's a modern high school. And we could sneak this in over here. Go ahead, let's put that in there, and that ate up about most of our money, so we're going to have to hold off on the other elementary as well as any other additions until we get a little bit more money. But why don't we go ahead and see what we want to put into this city. I want to do some form of a bus transportation in here. We can use our ferries, and we can also, looks like we can start an airport. Not ready for either of those. We'll have to do this, and then once we get up to 8,000 people, we can do the trains. Now, the other thing is we could probably add in some nice little amenities in here to get this land value popping up just a little bit. And that looks like a good spot. Maybe we'll go a little further over. That'll eat up a good chunk in here. That will help boost the land value just a touch. And our parking lots will kind of do the same thing. So we'll add a few parking lots into the area. You can see how much the parking lots increase the home value over here. And we'll maybe do the same thing. I would like to add a baseball park in here. I think that would be nice. We'll look at some of these later on when we get into our national park. Monuments. We could probably start to place some of these into the area. It looks like we're just starting to unlock a few of them up to tier 3. But we need to get money first, and we're going to keep on building up this residential demand in here, and I think that we could probably get our first district. And let's just go for all of this in here. Let's make these guys be... We get any city planning? No, we do not. No city planning yet. So I wanted to make those... We get city planning, 3,800, so we're almost there. I was going to make these more of a high-tech housing neighborhood in here. So we're just going to keep slowly adding in the houses. Maybe expand over this way. Let these guys fill in slowly so we don't have to worry about too massive of a death wave right off the bat. Again, our temporary residential or industrial area here. We'll just throw a little bit more industry in here, finish some of that demand. Probably get a few of our businesses in here eventually. Can't really do anything with factories until we get some unique buildings going, or at least the unique industries. And what was the warehouse? Another warehouse and a lumber yard. We'll have to do something with the industries here at some point. We're still just trying to get some money. See what we have for our traffic, how that's going. We're at 81%. Everything seems to be going pretty good. This is our only area of congestion, and I'd have to imagine it's because of a street light and speed limits as well. Now let's bump up the speed limit on here from 20 to 50 miles per hour like the rest of this on-ramp is. We'll do the same thing for our off-ramp. Let these guys cruise through here. That will back up a little bit, and we can honestly probably take this off. I'm sure it will run just fine, at least until we start to get too many people trying to cross the road, that is. That will be working out just great. Add another little industry in there, maybe a couple side ones over there. Again, all temporary. These will be moving soon. We'll start to maybe work our way into some farmland in here somewhere. I'm sure we can find some good farmland. This has got to be a good oil reserve over here. Good oil patch, maybe some lumber in there. Somehow we got some ag community or ag land up on top of the mountain. There's some fertile land. A lot of oil right there. That could be a good thing right off the interstate. Have the on-ramps coming right into the industry. Farmland over here, and then we have good ore mine over there. So I think we got lots that we can do with our industries. Now we're just about up to about 30,000. We're going to add in a little bit more housing in here. Let that fill up nicely. We're going to start to be able to fill these jobs. We're about a third of the way there with 106 people. Need highly educated workers. And that would require a college. And I don't know. We could do a trade school. Doesn't look like we unlocked the schooling for a little while now. That's a really massive high school. What was that last elementary school? This looks pretty good. Maybe we could add in another little elementary school here. It's going to eat up some of the housing, but I think that's okay. So elementary is okay. That's all right. We have no one at a university. Get some form of a library to kind of help. Have here a new library, a public library. Work out just perfect, I think. And why don't we go ahead and throw it over here by the school? That will help get our educated people up just a bit more as well. So there we go. We just got all these houses to upgrade. Because now they're next to a high school. And they're next to public library. Now I was having a thought down here, and I wanted to add a walkway through this area right here now. I'm thinking, what kind do we want? Probably not an amusement park or a zoo. Park path with decoration. Probably just do something like this. That up, and we'll do something with our little parkway. I think it'd be kind of cool to have something wrap around, at least on this edge. You can kind of see the waterfall from the top view of it. We'll add that in there later. I might even just be able to run this all the way across for now. Got just about enough money for transportation. I think we want to put this somewhere in here, but we're going to have to figure out exactly how we want to fit that. So residential continues to go up. That's perfect. We'll just keep on filling this in slowly. Maybe we can find somewhere to put that baseball park, you know. We want this to be very high land value. Is there a way we can do that without taking up a lot of space? Our military base, what do we have here? Another military station. Unnecessary amount of parking. Baseball field, we got some parking. What do we have here? Walmart. Look at the entertainment that Walmart will bring. We could put a Walmart in here. Why would we want to put a Walmart though? Thinking that a baseball field will do great. What are all of the baseball fields that we have though? Got a good handful of baseball fields. 10, 400, 144, 125, 125. This is kind of a very big baseball field. And we really don't have anywhere to put it. Get a smaller baseball field. Yes, but no. Nowhere to put it. We got this place maxed out. So maybe we can do... Trying to think of what we can put in here. All building stuff. Plaza... Could throw some basketball courts in there. These would be small enough, could probably fill in. And we got a fire going on. Oops. Housing. Probably throw one in over here as well. Side court. Someone's backyard. And someone threw their dirty doobie out the window. and set all of this on fire. Isn't that just a joy? Of course this will come back, but it's kind of a bummer to be stuck with the wildfires. So let's keep filling this in here, let these guys get their new homes set on fire. This road doesn't seem to be too busy at the moment, which is great. Probably even add a pedestrian bridge in here at some point. I think that that would be really helpful for all these people trying to walk through here. Lift this up a little bit. That looks to be working just fine. They don't have to walk all the way up there and down. They can just cross here at the bottom. These trees will start to fill back in. This will look nice again soon. And it looks like we can throw a few more houses in there as well. Commercial continues to go up, so looks like Target is fully operational now. And so is Applebee. Let's add this in. Build some roads in here. Maybe we'll try to add into this area. I'm trying to think of exactly how I want to set it up. I was thinking that maybe let's set this up like so. And you know what? That really sounds like this game is quite loud. Let's see if we can knock down some of the audio. Those levels look to be a little bit better. I think that most of that might have been drowning out some of the voice, but you do and you learn and you fix what's broke. So if we went out 20, 30, and we won't be able to connect that because we pushed it all the way over. I think I want to do here. I gotta think about this for a moment. I'm not exactly sure how I want to set this up. I think we want the road to come in like this. And what does this leave us here? 19, so maybe we should go one more over. Looks like most of these buildings are 4 wide, so we want 7. Let's go down 6. That will leave us with 20. This will be 10. Apparently that's only 9. So we were 1 off. That seems to be broken again. Move this over. Touch. Probably. We'll come back to that. We'll see how we would like to change that. I don't think I like the way that these cars are parking up here. Nope. No parking. You have a parking lot. Park in the parking lot. And let's see. What kind of buildings do we have that we can put into here? We want small residential. We have the Applebees already built. Big lots could be kind of fun to throw in there, but I don't really have that set up too well for big lots. I was thinking we could throw a bunch of these little side stores in here, maybe at a parking lot, a Best Buy that's it shares. I would like to throw a vehicle dealership in there somewhere. I was also thinking of adding a gas station in here as well. Let's see if we can find Best Buy. Would that fit right there? Just not big enough. Oh, we reached 3,800. So what did we unlock? New policies, electric cars. Anything about high-tech housing? Don't have that. Got new roads, overpasses, underpasses. It'll be great. We need to start working on underpasses or overpasses. Got new roads, and we have all sorts of stuff. Tsunami warnings, weather radars, some police headquarters, fire stations, tropical gardens, power plants, some new hospitals. I think they really need to rework some of these because I feel like a lot of this is too early in the game to have unlocked. But we'll tackle that as we continue to get bigger. We'll add some of those in. We're just a small town. We're at 3,800. Put our super target in, but hey, that's all right. We deserve a super target. Now I think Old Navy would be fun. Old Navy, throw like a panda buffet in here, kind of just turn this into a nice little area. Let's see. Red Lobster, Saturn Electronics. Let's see what else we have in here first. So we have generic, Subways, Verizon. We got a Walgreens, Walmart Auto Care, Wells Fargo, Walmart Supercenter. We put Walmart and Target right across the street from each other. That would be pretty funny. Our Best Buy. What would that say? Those squares of commercial zone built. Tiny Best Buy. Oh, we lost it. We have a big Best Buy or a tiny Best Buy. We want a big Best Buy, of course. I think we fit it right in there. It does look like we can fit it in there as well. Maybe I want to put it right in the center. If we were to delete that, it still does not. Game is glitching out. Upgrade some of these roads, see if we can fix whatever it is that is. Is it all different terrain or different height? No, it's all the same. I wonder what's going on with this thing. Fix that. Still jacked up. Looks like we can put that in there. We got 5 on one side, 5 on the other. Could throw a couple of small parking lots in here. I think that we had a couple of parking lots that would fit. Not that one. Does look like we have that. It's a 4. 4 and a 4, so we could do that. And there was a big parking lot that I saw just a moment ago. Oh, the road's all jacked up. That's what it is. So these roads are straight. This one of the roads is not. It's better, but not at the same time. Let's fix that, because this is just gonna bug me. That over, this over. And this is gonna get all sorts of broken. Oh, that's what you get. And we need to have just a gray street. We'll just slide those back where they need to be. Like so. That looks better. That and that, and we'll bring in our regular road. Still broke. think that this will be okay for now. Why don't we... Add a few smaller shops in here. Let's get a Verizon. First, let's fix Applebees. We're gonna need a small little parking lot. And I'm not... Oh, there we go. Add this in right there. We'll slide Applebee's in. And we'll throw... Applebee's sign right there on the corner. We'll put a couple of trees just to make it look nice. Pretty sure we got some leafy tree. And we have the mod to paint this all concrete. We'll come back in here and paint that out. Applebee's looks alright. Need to run water through here. Probably doesn't have electricity. Oh, it does have electricity. Add a few more trees. I think we had a flowering tree in here somewhere. Not a fall tree. Not a pine tree. That looks okay. And I believe that there were some trucks that we could put in here with Best Buy too. And we're gonna just have to have our Best Buy truck kind of on the side of it. We get a Best Buy sign. No, it does not. This. What is that? Okay, I want to build it just so we can see what it looks like. So we're coming up here on 45 minutes. This has been a long, boring episode because it's, well, it's almost midnight and it's been a long day. We'll just leave it at that. So let's re-save our city, Elena Falls. I want to build this quick just to see what it looks like. And once it's done packaging, if the game doesn't crash, and it looks like we're okay, it's still trying to package, starting to flicker a little bit. What is that? Oh, it comes with its own parking garage. And what do we have here that's going up next to it? Nothing, it's gone. Looks like these are the same store. Got something in the front though. It's got a Sonic. It's a Best Buy and a Sonic. That just got destroyed real quick. So we threw in Best Buy. Let me just get out of this. Deck this out a little bit. Got some more room to do something in here. I think we could probably do a couple of side roads in there. We just saved our game, so let's not add anything else to it. So in the next episode, we need to purchase another spot, we need to fill this out, and we need to fix our residential. We still didn't put in our busing routes, and we'll do that. And we will also be creating our gigantic national park. We're going to call it, well, you're going to have to find out. We'll let you know in one of the next episodes when we get to it. Until then, let me know what you guys think down in the comments if you made it through this entire boring video, and we'll catch you in the next one.